Okay, in this video I'm going to discuss how to automate the process of Linux kernel build. I have a small script which will do the job for me. It is an very rudimentary and absolutely small mundane script, and a lot of things are hard-coded because the environment is known to me. So I hard-coded a lot of stuff which can be eliminated in your case if you wanted to use it. At the end of this video, when I posted this video, I'll give the script link, GitHub link to this video in the description section. So to open the file, it's on bin, build and install kernel. Okay, this is the script. So let me open a terminal too. So here is the file which I'm trying to get a little bit of variable assignment. So I'll be calling this variable inside the script below. So few of the stuff I've hard-coded, as I said, because this environment is known to me where I'm building, which is essentially my machine. So I know where things go. So it can be changed for your taste to your environment. So it's very easy. So, and you'll probably find, if I'm not mistaken, these two scripts also, or you can comment it out, this script. These are the fancy stuff I've added, which is not so important. You might comment it out while using this script. Okay, because I don't think I have uploaded this to. You need to find out on my GitHub file repo whether these files are available or not. If not, just comment it out, these 2 lines. Okay, so first of all, again, a fancy stuff. I stole it from somebody on the internet and just pasted it here on this particular portion. This is ASCII art. Okay, then I checked the build tier directory. If it is not there, so we need to make it. Okay, so here is the build directory location, which is in var tame kernel latest kernel build. Okay, so the next step is to just distro specific. As I said in my other videos, that I run 5 different distribution, all in physical partition, no virtual machines. Sorry, I absolutely abhor virtual machines, don't like it. So all have got different partition. So at one time, so I wrote a particular function for each and every distribution, and which is calling which kernel, which will be described down the line script in this specific script. So these are very rudimentary stuff which is going through step by step kernel compilation process and configuring this stuff. uh, it will get the configuration file from the there is a variable defined existing in the top configure where is there, we will simply copy to this file .config file. Okay, this is to get the how much time it will take to finish the process, and it will notify accordingly. uh, these lines either you can modify it according to your environment or simply uh, comment it out, because this is absolutely machine specific. uh, I just hard coded it just to save the labor. It could have been done in a much better way, but I never felt the necessity because this damn thing is providing the result what I wanted. It's a one-time job for me, so you could have changed it or just comment it out. It doesn't make any difference. You just have to do it by hand in your machine because you know where the location is. Okay, but basically it is going to a EF5 partition. All the modern system has got a one EF5 partition where the kernel decide. Even the modern distros also allow that, so I just hard coded it. And I also write some NSH script which fed the stuff that reside in the same EFI folder partition. So if I go to a EFI prompt, instead of going to any bootloader, if I go to EFI prompt, I can directly run this NSH script from there, and it will boot the specific distribution. Then I'll clean it up the build directory. Likewise, Debian has got the same stuff. Slight variant, but same process almost. For Arc doesn't allow it to build the kernel as a root for system-wide purpose. We have to make a package for that. Then you have to inflate the package on the system as a root. This is from building from source through package file. So I have make some rudimentary changes, fused some of my customization inside the package build, which is coming into the system. If I pull the package build file through ASP is a kind of variant of Git, which that you can pull the Arch Linux kernel, which contain package build file. So I fused few details about my liking into the package build file. Then it is required to upgrade the checksum, so we ran it with this binary, and then the normal process of just make packages. Okay, once that is done, you have to once the package star is done, it has to be installed through Pacman, the package manager. So that's what we did. Then I copied it to the EFI partition, and NSH script, update the NSH script. Likewise, OpenSUSE, Tumbleweed. It has got some SUSE related stuff, which I cleaned up the old stuff through this. Again, the EFI partition put entry. This is Slackware. Okay. So you see that this variables bright, sun, and all the color related stuff which is coming from a file I've included on the top, colors.sh, which you can comment it out and remove those variables. These are the fancy stuff, not required. Eye candy stuff, not so useful. And then if we don't select any distro, uh, then it will just go ahead and build the normal kernel. This is the state. This is a small function. It will allow you to select which platform or which distribution you want to build the kernel. It will prompt you for that. I'll show you how it will prompt you for that. This is a small function, and then simply it will read the stuff and then call that particular function. It will also give you, this function also give you a stable kernel. Mainline kernel signifies the or long-term kernel, which kernel you want to build, and this is for on what platform or which distribution: Gentoo, Debian, Arch, OpenSUSE, Slackware. Okay, so this is the very rudimentary, and I think if some bash expert look at this script, they'll seriously get a heart attack. The way I have written it, but it does the job for me for a long time, and it's sheer lethargy and reluctance that I didn't modify, or I could have done it in a much better way. So, bash expert, please pardon my lack of understanding or knowledge. So if I go to the other place now, if I call build and install kernel, if I run it, see, it will ask me which platform I want to, or which distribution I want to run the kernel configuration. Okay, so it asks you GDAOS is a Gentoo, Debian, OpenSUSE, Slackware, or what. You have to give your choice. So if I give, I want to build it on Gentoo. Okay, so now it will ask you again which kernel would you like, would be your best. So you need to provide stable, mainline, or long term. Which kernel you want to build, right? So if I say if I want a stable kernel, okay, see, it is going to fetch the stable kernel. There is a script in the kernel.org website, which is there. I'm using that particular script for this. You see, this keys are verified and get things, which all coming from that particular script. Okay. So it verified also whoever signed the kernel. So once it is done, it will just copy the config file and all this stuff. It's inflating the table, which the script fetch it from kernel.org. It is inflating on part temp kernel latest kernel build directory, which is mentioned in the top of the script. That location can be different for you if you want to tweak. Okay, so it inflated the table. So it's setting some parameter I have given already.